Let's see if it says we live. Hey everybody.
Hey, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good.
I feel so weird talking to a phone. I know you get on the phone and you talk to people, but you see,
It is very strange because I know most people do use their earbuds and stuff. I don't. I've been
yeah,
lucky I don't have to because I got a big mouth anyway, so everybody hears me. But we
right.
are gathered here today.
Hey everybody. Hey Michael. Hey Pass.
Hey, everybody. We're gathered here today
Stupid
because
round
Barb is an
now.
idiot.
Yes, Bob is a
Barb
big
is an
fat
idiot.
idiot.
She's an idiot.
Lynn, Elizabeth,
Um,
Truth, Glory be. I'm just calling everybody there, but we'll give it a few minutes for everybody to come in.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I was even amazed because there's an agenda to all this. She has an agenda.
Right.
I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I will. And I think she's probably used up all her money. So now she figures, oh, hey, I'll just turn, let everybody come back in, and it's going to be like the Marty days. No, it's not. Honey,
Yeah.
that ship sailed a long time ago. She wants to sit here and say, oh, well, I worked hard on my channel. I almost choked on that one. Honey, no, you didn't. Marty got you monetized. Nobody did it for you, like you want to keep claiming happened. And
Yeah.
you're just acting ridiculous. So, but yes, you wanted to unblock everybody. Well, I today was the first day I was unblocked. I was shocked. I typed in there just to see if I could, and I did. I was like, "Whoa, these people
Right.
can see me." I couldn't believe it.
Well, see, it was
And
the same thing with me. I had some time and I got on YouTube. I was sitting there and she popped up and I saw you were in there and I was like, holy crap. So I went in there and just said, hey, and then it all started.
and Barb just went live, by the way.
Hey, Fat
So
Mama. Hey,
yeah,
Lynn.
Mama, good to see you. I love you. I love you. Yeah, but it's just ridiculous because she won't let. Because Ford went in first, and I
Right.
saw Ford go in. I'm like, well, you never know. Maybe we're all not blocked. But
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Well, I went in over on Emma's, to put the link in, so if they wanted to, come around and
Absolutely.
she said that Ford was in there, and I guess she had done blocked him, the old cow,
Yeah, he didn't last
and
long. And he wasn't, nobody was being rude. That's just what I love about this. Nobody was being rude. She taunts everybody every day. Oh, come on in. Let's talk. Let's talk. You go in to talk. This is what you get. You get
yeah.
blocked.
Hey,
And
Truth.
I have screenshots, Barb. You got to know better. Stop. So, yeah, we were all being very respectful,
Yeah, women
asking
don't.
questions, you know, and she tried to say at first that I've been mod for her for
Oh,
6 months. Oh, no, 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 ma'am. I've never modded for you. I came over there to warn you about Mark, and you know that. I,
right,
I didn't even last a day. And that was back in January of 2024 is when the first time I laid eyes on you through Olaf and a few other people.
right.
So no, ma'am, I know you lied today so badly, and you want to say and for you accused me of being in your stream last night as another name. Catherine, was that you? No, let me tell you something about me, ma'am, and everybody else that's in this chat right now, especially you wish my little co-pilot tonight. Uh, she's straight up. If any of us are going to have anything to say about you, I'm going to say it under my own name because I want you to fucking see it.
That's right. I'm not. If I got something to say, I'll call you, send you a
Yep.
text message. I'm not gonna send you no damn email.
Thank you.
You know, and
That's
don't lie.
crazy.
Just don't lie on me. And that's one thing. Like I said, that's one thing I will not tolerate. Do not
Nope.
freaking
Nope.
lie on me.
Right.
Or
And
call
she
me a
did
liar.
big
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You don't email people like that. That's
No.
ridiculous.
Well, the thing is, I haven't even really been around, and you know that I haven't been around
Nope.
YouTube. I hardly been in even in Discord.
Right. You've been preoccupied with another genre lately. And that's
Yeah,
perfectly fine. That's what we all do.
yeah.
I mean,
And
I've had real life go on. Everybody's had real life going on except for Barb, apparently,
yeah,
because that's all she wants to do is sit behind this keyboard. And like I said, she has an agenda. I'll figure it out. I know I
okay,
will.
real lot.
It is what it is. Okay, be careful, sweetheart. You take
Yeah,
care. And, it's just ridiculous the lies that she spews. And she just keeps getting more and more
Yeah.
crazy with her lies. I mean, oh my God. And she won't let anybody talk. That's just how it is.
No. I
You
even
you
asked her to
can't
let me
have a
come up too.
conversation.
I saw you ask her, said, let me up, so we can talk. And I asked her, let me up too. But she ain't gonna
Yeah,
let nobody up
no,
because she
because
knows she don't like the facts. She don't like truth.
no, that's just it. We're all telling the truth on her. And I said that in her live stream. I put that right in her chat. I have not said anything or reacted to anything but your own words. And Barb, have you forgotten the internet is forever? We all
That's
have
right.
everything you've ever said. Do you realize that your entire channel, all the videos, were recorded? They were ripped right off your channel because you do this stuff. You talk all this mad shit and then get upset and cry and call the police because all your body cam footage, ma'am, is right up there for everybody to see too.
She's lucky that this channel right here that I have, I've had it for like, I don't know, since 2011, 2010, and it's got like 20 pages of videos.
Right,
And if it wasn't my channel, I would react to everything she had to say and use her videos and
right,
make her. But I don't want to lose all those videos. I
right. I
can't,
don't blame you. Yeah, I don't blame
you
you.
know.
Yeah, I don't blame you a bit. And, she's just being totally ridiculous. All you did was when, she started just pointing the finger. She thinks every troll is, us. It's not. I've never sent
Right.
you a pizza. You Wish has never sent you a pizza. I don't
Hell
know
no, I
who
don't
has
even
sent
send
you a
myself a
pizza.
pizza.
I know, no shit. And so, we don't do that kind of stuff. We don't like
No.
doxing. And you know what, Barb? You are the only one. You dox yourself.
Hey,
You have been
Trudy.
doxing yourself since day one.
She has.
Day
She
one.
has.
Day one. So don't come after anybody over here. You accuse You Wish right away. As soon as she typed in your chat today,
Hey,
you told
Molly.
her to leave, to get
She
out of there.
sure did.
Miley, hi, sweetheart.
She's like,
You
you
told,
wish
yeah,
leave my
yeah,
room.
she was really snotty and nasty, had an attitude. She said, "No, you need to get out of here. You've been emailing me." And you're like, "Excuse me? No, let me see them." And it's not that
Right?
hard. She wants to show everything else.
Yeah, she shows everything out. Print one out and show me. She said it was a Gmail account. Well,
Right.
print it out and show it to me.
Exactly. Because, gosh, if somebody's using your name, girl, we need to find out
Right?
about it and put a
If
stop to
somebody's
it.
using my name, let me know who's doing it.
Yeah,
I don't
exactly. We'll
think
put a
anybody.
stop to it. We'll put a
Yeah.
stop to it. But she's lying. She has
Mm-hmm.
nothing else to do because I'm not putting up proof. I'm tired of putting up proof. Ma'am, you've never shown proof of a thing in your life.
Right. Hey, V.
Hey, B, so please don't be going around crying that
Right.
people have done anything. You doxed your own doctor 4 or 5
Yeah.
times just in the past couple of days.
And did you hear her bring up? She brought up Charlie Kirk and acted like she was
Oh,
almost going to start crying, like she knows him personally. Didn't she
please.
Didn't somebody say she was like she had personally spoken with him or
Yeah.
something like talking?
She
Bitch, that
supposedly,
man.
yeah, she said, I sent him an email one time and I told him as soon as he read it to please delete it because of the trolls. And it's
Oh
like, well,
goodness.
whatever. And
I
then, but he reached back out to her, and then they had a private chat. And I'm
I
like, you're a
guarantee you,
lying
no.
sack of shit,
She's
lady.
telling them like he probably didn't have time to go through emails. He's probably has a
Oh,
staff
are
that
you
goes
kidding?
through emails.
Exactly. And you know, that's what he has a staff for, you
Exactly.
know?
But
And
she
so
tried to make herself feel like almost like she was crying today for somebody to feel pity for. Bitch, stop.
exactly. And she knows all this. And apparently she's forgotten what all she said in the past because everybody knows one of the spots for me that truly makes me have disdain for this woman to the utmost maximum that I can is when she made up a fake daughter. And then this daughter, that was the one that her husband stole away at birth and gave away. And suddenly, this daughter has 3 beautiful grandchildren, and they're all girls. And she names them off and has backstories for all of them, and they all die.
That's disgusting. Everything she has ever said has
Yeah,
something to do with death. That is
it is. It
disgusting.
is.
Disgusting.
It is. And
And
and family. She's been railing about her son. Ma'am, I can only think in my head what you must have done to have your son have a restraining order on you. I can only
oh,
imagine.
well, she swarmed down the day that she checked. She paid. What did she say? She paid $700 to find out that he
Right.
did. You ain't gonna
Right.
pay nothing to find out. If you got a restraining order, you don't have to pay no damn money to see if you got a.
No. And
If,
and
you
that's just
know.
it too. Excuse me, Wolf,
Hey,
or whatever
Dusty.
your name is,
Hey,
who even knows.
Citrus.
Oh, Orange Head. Hey, sweetheart. How are you? I am so stupid. I mean, when she said that, I didn't know who. I thought she was talking about Trump or something. I was like, "Who the hell is
That's
Orange
what I
Head?"
thought
I'm
too.
so stupid.
I
Like,
was
who
like,
the hell's Orange Head? And then somebody said behind the scenes, I'm like, "Oh God, Kate, you dumbass! That's who that is." Because that's mean. I would never talk to my citrus like that. That's terrible. But
I didn't
anyways,
catch it till later on after I was
I
going back, and I was like,
didn't
"Oh, she
either.
was talking about Citrus."
I know. Hell. But
She's
that's
so
okay because
stupid.
she talks in circles. I mean, we have literally gone full circle. Ma'am, I have not even met you or known of you. And she was sticking with that story again today too, that all of a sudden I just came back and I was just magically
All the
monetized. My
time,
cousin did it. No, sweetheart. There's a process to being monetized. You have to fill out paperwork, including your social
right?
security number, and
Right.
submit it. And
See, it's the
so,
same. It's kind of the same way on TikTok. You just can't. Nobody just sign you up. You have to. You have to meet certain requirements, just like YouTube, to be monetized on TikTok too. It just don't work. Nobody can
no.
just sign you up.
Thank you. And so, she thinks that everybody's stupid. YouTube got with me. Ma'am, YouTube doesn't even know you exist.
And she said
You know?
they have all her medical records. Whenever she has blood tests done, it's sent to them.
I know. I'm like,
Bitch.
does she not realize how she sounds? I don't think she realizes how stupid she really sounds. And I mean, it's just like you stand back and go, what? And ma'am, do you realize that one of the kids, the picture that you ripped off of Pinterest of this dark haired little girl with dark curly hair, that she was actually an extra in the movie Iron Man 3?
Yeah, I thought she was in one of those comic
Yeah, she was.
Marvel
Yeah, she was.
things. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yep, yep. So, I mean, it's just ridiculous the shit she spews. And like again, her, I don't know, maybe her like drugs are a little bit, working too well. I
Something.
don't know how to put it, but
Sometimes I'd like to have some of them drugs she's got.
something, because she's remembering things totally wrong. And again, why can't
God.
she prove? She wants to say, I've proved enough. You've not proved anything. And when you start to accuse someone, because they're saying that, they didn't accuse you. Yes, they accused
They,
you of
yeah,
sending, you were sending her emails. They must not have
right.
been nice emails if they've been turned into the authorities.
Right. Because soon as
So,
I went in, I said, "Hey to you." And she
yeah,
said, "Get out of my room, you
yep,
wish. You've been emailing me." And I was like, "No, I haven't." And she said, "Yes, I have." And she goes and starts counting one, two, three, four,
right.
five.
And she had them right at her fingertips, but she
Right?
wasn't going to show you. But then
Yeah.
when you were asking for the proof later, Wolf was, oh, well, no, those have been turned over to the authorities. The FBI has everything.
Yeah. Well, I hope the
Okay.
FBI comes to my house.
And well, and I love that. And then, I loved your response, because this is true, because I know you. You just went, that's okay. I'll call the Lake Charles Police Department and get
Yep.
it myself.
Yeah. I'll
And
call
that's
them
exactly
tomorrow.
what you would do,
Yeah. I say,
and
"Hey,
then
look," and I'll tell them, "Hey, look, there's a dingbat on YouTube, and I know it's social media and stuff, and I shouldn't be bothering you with social media, but she's accusing me of sending her emails, and that is you know, that's what is it? Slander's written, right?
one, and it's harassment
Yeah,
too.
that's harassing me. I ain't sent no.
No, no, because, and without evidence and proof, so she better have evidence and proof.
Right,
And if there is someone there that she believes everything that anybody emails her, anything that anybody says to her. She's put up so
Mhm.
much fake spam. I mean, one time I think I just remember scrolling through and seeing there was like this giant anaconda eating a cow. And she
What?
thought that a giant anaconda was actually really going to eat a cow. I mean, I'm
That's
talking like a full size
oh,
steer.
good God. Well,
Eh,
she posted at one time a video of Barron Trump supposedly singing, and anybody that supports Trump knows that Barron don't get out in public and speak to anybody, so he's not going to be on some show singing,
right,
right?
right, right.
And I
And so
said that I told her, I said that's not him, and she said, well, I know that. Well, why you post it?
right, exactly. And she can't prove anything. But then when you said, okay, that's fine, I'll just call the Lake Charles Police Department,
Yeah,
Wolf was like, oh, well, they're not going to probably talk to you because it's an open case. No, sweetheart, that's not how that works either.
yeah.
If you're accusing someone of a crime, they have a right to know
She
of
does
what they are
said
being
this,
accused of. Because remember that little saying, you have a right to face your accuser? That still
right?
goes today, sir. That's in the
Right?
Constitution. So
Yeah.
keep trying. I think you people want to intimidate. Guess what? None of us are going to be intimidated here. Sorry,
Yeah. And
not working.
like I told you earlier too, like my husband said, the FBI don't care. There's too much going on in the world for the FBI to be
Thank you.
worrying about YouTube and
Right.
TikTok.
Because,
'Cause they do that shit on TikTok too. They will FBI's gonna get you, girl, for
right.
saying what you said. No, they ain't. They don't care.
Right. And then she gets all bent out of shape. Well, how would you feel if people trolled you and did this and did that? Girl, please. Everybody here has been trolled. They've had a clone account or just
Mhm.
anything. And
Yeah.
you think that you have a corner on that market? Please. Yeah, and what would you do? I've had it done. Honestly, it was kind of hilarious because went back to read the thread again, and it's like I was talking to myself. It was hilarious. I'm like, okay, this is really weird, and we all knew who it was and everything. And we had fun with it. I laughed and moved on. Who cares? I have probably 4 accounts with my picture alone. Who
Oh,
cares?
yeah. They're doing that on TikTok because I've been following that one case and everything, and they're doxing people wherever they're really bad. I mean, they're doing the same thing that other person used to do. Snot nose. Some of them people over there is doing the same thing that she done to people's pictures.
Uh huh.
They
Yep.
crazy.
I know. and
Like,
and it's just like, come on. And that's the one thing I just absolutely adore. you know uh like I said, she wants to run around and cry, I'm suing everybody, I'm suing everybody. We're all still waiting. This is not our, maybe it's, sometimes this has to do with, we've had some serious issues with other people before. And
uh-huh.
so this isn't our first rodeo with this kind of
Right.
shit. So we'd sit back and just kind of point and laugh because, honestly, when she did the fake death thing and Wolf's on there, pretending like she's dead and all this other stuff, waiting for the spirits. That's another thing we'll get to here in a minute too, ma'am,
Hey,
because you are
Michael.
definitely not Native American anything.
No,
And
she's
it's
not.
an insult to real Native Americans that you even
She's
suggest it.
not.
It just gives me the creeps. And there's proof of everything. That's just it. Everything we're talking about, there's proof of, there's evidence of, because they're your own words, Barb. Nobody has said a word. We've all reacted to things that
Yeah.
you have said. Now, of course, there are probably channels out there. There's channels out there that made fun of me. There's channels out there that have made fun of all of us.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we
I
just
got
kind
made
of go,
fun of.
okay, whatever. But you take everything literally. And you know what? I won't even go to the Jerry Max stuff, but you are so stupid. You got busted big time. Everybody knows who Jerry Max is. And if you don't, you're stupid. But you should. He, hint, hint. You ought to know who it is. Because it's you. It's you. It's you. So please, you take all these clone accounts and you want to accuse everybody else of having alts. Oh, honey, please. You have tons of alts. So does Wolfie.
Oh yeah.
And, it's so apparent that it's comical.
Mm-hmm.
So again, if you think you're fooling anyone, you're not. You're 25,000 subscribers. You are the laughing stock of YouTube.
She is.
So if you didn't know that, I'm going to be here to tell you, because even the cops have told you, don't call back.
She messes with me. I'll start covering her on TikTok and let everybody
Yeah,
on TikTok know what kind of fool she is.
exactly. Exactly. So, that's the old saying, you better be, haha, this is kind of cute. You better be careful what you wish for.
Right. Because on TikTok I have like, oh, I think I want to say maybe 6, 7,000 followers. I let all them know that she's a fool.
Right. And, some of us, I can again, bless his heart. I have unblocked everybody except that one, that orange head. I'm like, what the
What
fuck?
the hell?
I know.
I still didn't get it. I didn't get it till later. I was like, orange head.
There- That's okay. I definitely, I have my issues. Okay. I'm definitely tag challenged. I'm so sorry. I'm an embarrassment to the community when I tag people because I can't do it right. And it never works for me. I don't know why, but, and it's just frustrating. But, it's, come on. I put up your social blade because I know it aggravates you. That's what I was trying to explain to her today. Okay,
Yeah.
Barb, I know you're listening. Why don't you listen again to actual facts here? Social Blade is quite accurate, but no, it's not 100%. I don't have access. When you log into your channel, you look at your detailed statistics. I
Yeah.
can't see them. You
I'm glad
see
somebody
them.
understands that. I don't get it, but I'm glad you get it. So I'll just listen to what you say.
Well, yeah, I mean, and that's what it is, I Social Blade is a really good idea. It's been very close
Yeah.
to what her views and how many videos she's put up and how many subscribers she's gotten. But no, it's not 100% accurate. It's going to be different than what she sees because she can log into her account and
Yeah.
look at her analytics. I can't go look at her analytics unless
Right.
she wants to give me her password. Then
Well,
I'll
I
be more
know.
than happy to go look.
I know when she was posting all those shorts and stuff, I would go in and look at the comments and it was never really anybody that lived in the United States or even
No.
Canada. It was always, and I'm not saying anything bad, but it was always people from across the seas and stuff. It was like from India, or places like that. So I guess I don't know. Maybe they work like that, and because she's been buying her views, so maybe that's how
Right.
they get in. I don't know how that works. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's people here that know the site because I've never bought likes, views, subscribers because I don't give a shit about that. You don't give a shit about that. I mean, we're here to have fun. That's what it was all about originally. Hey,
All
I
right.
do a few candle videos from time to time, that kind of stuff. But this is a fun thing for me. I have a channel so I can go, be with my friends and do whatever and do like what I'm doing right now. But she is all hung up on it. She thinks that it makes her somebody. It doesn't.
No,
And I
but
think
having all those subs don't mean anything.
no, no. I mean, and not even until you get up to like what, like Mr. Beast level and stuff, do you get,
Yeah.
and then Tony, the guy with the duck. I love watching him. He cracks me up.
Oh, but
Um,
you have to find a send you. Oh, well, this one, never mind. It's on TikTok, but it's a guy
oh,
that rehabs baby squirrels. And I was
oh,
watching him last week, and he probably had about 10 baby squirrels that he was feeding. Their eyes had just opened.
oh my gosh. Oh, I would love that.
Yes,
I would love that.
they
And
were so small.
oh, I know. The little critter system always has to pick us, doesn't it? It's like, oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah,
The
yeah.
little critter system has wants to dole out more critters. It's like, no. But again,
Hmm.
Barb, everybody knows, she goes on and on about, I'm not buying subs or views. It's, yes, you are. And if you, I don't know if she needs the views now, and that's why she's unblocked everybody. She thinks she's going to have the old days back to where she's going to have 100 people in her chat. She's not. That's not going to
No.
happen.
Mm-mm.
She doesn't realize that, one person probably records and then we watch it later. So you don't get a view from us. I'm sorry. We're evil. You don't get views like that. Someone,
Yeah.
one takes for the team and then, oh, okay, thank you. So no, Nobody, it's just not, no, I can't stress to you enough how
Right, Stevie
embarrassing
Bell? I
that
doubt
you're,
Charlie Kirk would pray for her.
I'd hate to say it, you're right. Well, it's just, every time, because I can't listen to the woman pray. I just can't. It's blasphemous, in my opinion. And
Yes,
because I'm not like, I'm religious, but I'm not over the top religious.
right.
And, there's things I believe in, but she's almost cultish. She wants to
Yes,
tell everybody how they should pray and what they should do this. And she doesn't believe in this part of the Bible, but she believes in a different part of the Bible. It's like, ma'am, you can't mix and match and pick and choose. I
yeah,
mean,
yeah. I
it,
think
it
she believes it makes her look smart.
may be,
When
but I'm far from it.
she's just to me, all she needs is a trailer. Should be trailer trash, white trash. That's what should
Yeah.
be.
Yep. Yep. I agree with that. I really do. And people can have their opinions.
Right?
That's why I do think this is very, very comical that you know, he thinks that, oh, well, no, you all are going to be in trouble. I've never called the police on
No,
anybody.
no.
Even in real life, I don't think I've ever called the police on anybody. And I've never had the police come to my house either.
One
So,
time I called the police when Snotnose said that she was gonna, have me swatted, and because I
right.
live
Then,
in a
yes,
very small community. So I
yes,
called them, and my husband was furious. He said, "I don't want a cop pulling up in our yard and the neighbors see it." But they came anyway, but they got my name on a list, so they know
right.
if anybody calls, not, they know what to do.
Yeah, yes, absolutely. And that's the best thing to do. And you covered yourself.
Yeah,
And, I don't know what he thinks, and I can have an opinion that you cannot, it's not slander, and if it's not true, if it's true, it's not slander. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say.
right. Yeah,
And again, nobody has ever said anything that weren't her own words. I've never chopped anything together. I don't know how to do that, for one. I am
I
not
don't
an
either.
editor. I'm not an editor. I
Um,
can record it and screenshot it, and that's about it. So,
yeah,
other than that, I don't piece stuff together, and she wants to sit there and say people chop and paste. No, they don't. Nobody wants to sometimes listen to you drone on for over an hour about yourself, because
exactly.
everything you do, it turns into, it's a you stream. That's all it is. Oh, I've got cancer. And for one, ma'am, I never said you didn't have cancer. Let's go over that, shall we, real quick?
Yes, go ahead.
All of us said, yes, we thought that you did have cancer. That was even really before I knew you. That was the end of December of 2023. And you said you were having kidney cancer
Yeah,
surgery. And what you had done, ma'am, which we all heard because you put the records up yourself. Too bad if somebody screenshot them or recorded that live, whatever. You put it out on a public platform, so it existed.
yeah,
So people looked at it. Now,
yeah.
yes, it said carcinoma. They were
Hmm.
going to do a procedure called an ablation. And we have a lot of medical people in this community, and they went, yeah, okay, it's a fairly common procedure that's done.
Right.
And it is with a needle that inserts with heat. Heat.
Yeah.
There's nothing radioactive. They don't do that because, remember, Barb, you said you were allergic to chemo, so that was out. So they use heat as an ablation. And the
Yeah.
doctor, you even put the video up yourself trying to prove that you were telling the truth, but all you did was prove that you were lying.
She
That
posted
heat,
something earlier about the cancer
yeah,
that
right. And
some picture
the
or something.
doctor even said, this is where we killed the cancer. You can hear him say it. And she tried to talk over him, but that wasn't very successful. And
Yeah.
so again, now all of a sudden she's had everything under the sun. She's named off all these cancers and all this other stuff. And one minute she's had PTSD, the next time she hasn't had
Yep.
PTSD. She's contradicted herself in the same sentence at times.
I'm waiting for her to say she got butt cancer.
I think she already had that. I mean, I think she already had that. So
I
I
remember when
mean,
I first went into one of her lives is when they were doing when she was talking about it's been a couple years when they were talking about her toe. Something had happened to her toe. And all I did was ask her what happened to her toe when she blocked me.
See? Well, that's just it. You can't even have a conversation. All I did, and it was weird too, because I didn't even be expected to be unblocked because I've been blocked up until today. And some
Yeah.
people are still in here saying they're still blocked. I know
Yeah, I
a
saw
lot of people
several.
are still blocked.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm sitting there going, and excuse me, Wednesday, honey, if you're listening to, drop the attitude, sweetheart. You have no clue. Okay. So
Yeah, that's
let's
what it
not
was,
go there
Michael.
with me.
She had three toenails on one toe.
Oh, ooh, 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 Michael, how do you remember that?
That's
Ooh,
nasty.
disgusting.
So
Ew, ew,
she
ew,
blocked
ew.
blocked me, so I made another account, and it was a moo moo cow or whatever. And when I went in, she got mad as hell at that and said, "I'll let you stay in here, but you have to change your name."
And see, those were the fun days. Marty, God rest
Yes.
his soul, because Barb, that's the only way you got monetized, sweetheart. Is you caught the eye of Marty, Music Biz Marty.
Yeah.
Like I said, God rest his soul. And a moment of silence for the king of trolls. And he got a hold of you, girl, and played you like the fiddle you deserve to be played.
Yep.
And but
Hey,
it,
Jay.
the bummer side of that, hey Jay, the bummer side of that was it did, and you got monetized as fast as you could. You snapped that money up as fast as you could.
Yeah,
So don't
because
lie.
she's poor white trash, and she
And,
needs every dime she can get.
right. And come on. What if I won the $750,000? Everybody knew the first hot second. Yeah, no, that didn't happen.
Right.
Stop it. And then, it finally kept coming out because she was looking more and more foolish. It's just a scenario. Yeah, of course it is, sweetheart. It's the same kind of scenarios that have been in your head for
Right.
years.
I
So
think she
half of
set
us
some.
haven't even known you.
I think she sets and writes some of this stuff down. Sometimes, and
Yeah,
because I don't know, it's
hon, I
weird.
think she's misplaced her notebooks.
I think so.
I think she's misplaced her notebooks
Because she
because
will tell different stories. Because I remember one when I first went in and stuff, she was talking about her little town didn't have DoorDash. But then it wasn't a week later, she was saying she was getting DoorDash.
right, exactly, and all these pizzas, and the pizza delivery kids were, you people don't know what you're doing. You're causing these poor people to be fired or have to pay for food that they didn't.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, ma'am, no, that's
Yeah.
not how that works. And guess what? Apparently, you're the only one that doesn't have a clue because everybody else knows that you're
Yeah.
lying, whatever. And I can say, and I'm not sorry. It's my opinion. I have a right to my opinion,
Yeah.
and I can say that I don't like your craft. I've seen real crafters, and I'm sorry, ma'am, yours is not up to
Her
par.
stuff looks like shit. Her stuff
Yeah,
it looks like something like you would have like daycare kids doing, or if you went to vacation
e
Bible school.
right,
That's
exactly.
that's what it reminds me of.
Right, exactly. And there's so many stories out with that too. Oh, it's the trolls have ruined me on YouTube. I can't sell anything. And yet, but she just puts up stuff that says, this is all what I sold. And then she'll do live streams and spurg out, you trolls haven't stopped me at all. And so
That's what she said
exactly,
today.
yes. And exactly let's clarify trolls, shall we, Barb? Exactly what is that? Because you wish has content. I have content. Michael has content. Olaf has content. All these people that you want to claim are, just have nothing else to do all day but to troll you.
Right.
All these people have content on their channels.
Yeah.
And what we unify against is, and I can't speak for everybody here, but I can speak for myself, is you are not a nice human being.
She's
And
not.
what you have done is just horrifying to me in so many ways. And you've cheated people.
Yeah.
You did get a letter from the Bureau of Indian Affairs to tell you to knock off selling stuff, because I have screenshots. And I'm sorry, it was before. You guys have multiple Facebook accounts each. And I have it to where, yes, it's got a link directly to your channel, ma'am. That was one of Wolf's accounts that said, we sell Native American jewelry.
Yeah.
Not style, not nothing like that. And what do you expect for people to think when you come on and sell your wares? dressed in native regalia, uh, a headband, stuff native, surrounded by Native American items, what do you think people are going to think?
Exactly.
And
And
you're sitting there saying that, we're selling Native American things. Well, you had no right to sell Native American things because, heads up, you're not a Native American.
right, Citrus, if she was able, if they didn't tell her that, why didn't she go back to selling them? They told her to stop.
Exactly.
That's why.
Exactly. That's
Because
why.
she's not Native American. My sister is. And she probably has more Native American in her than Barb. But Barb said today that she took two tests, and one said she was 52 or 54%. The other one said 62.
Right.
Bull. Bull. And
Exactly.
they're not going to tell you, no DNA test that I know of will tell you the tribe that you belong to.
Exactly. Exactly. Because you're our ancestry knowledgeable person. So, and that's just it. She
Right.
thinks that she's going to fool people. She's not. Hun, you came to the wrong side of YouTube now.
Yeah.
And I still firmly believe, we all know that, I'm sorry, in my opinion, that Musey lady is a character and a half, and she's a medium, all right. She's one that jumped the
That's
curb a long time ago.
that's one
Uh,
weird bitch. That one.
you ain't kidding. And and again, that's like everybody's hoping behind the scenes that she's scamming the piss out of her.
Well,
It's
hey,
like, serve her right.
well, since I've been gone, I mean, like I said, I've been really gone for like what, a month or two, something like that. Haven't really paid that
Yeah.
much attention. So is what's his name? The guy, the blind guy. What's his name? Alfredo or whatever. Is he
Oh,
still
right,
on?
right. Yeah.
Lord.
Well, and she claims that all these trolls, which when she does that, she's inadvertently including everybody. And it's just like, ma'am, like I said, most of us have never sent you a pizza. If they have, I wasn't aware of it. I don't really care.
Well,
I don't care who sent you a pizza, who didn't. You just want to get online and cry about it. Even you're the one that has called the police with almost each and every time. I know a couple of times somebody else called the police because they were actually worried you were going to hurt yourself. So
yeah,
yeah, somebody took one for the team and called the cops.
that
And
bitch ain't
you
gonna
know,
hurt herself.
no, well, no, not most people like her don't.
Yeah.
Because again, that led to, I think, and this again is my opinion. I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I don't, I just know that they'll do anything for views. In my opinion, that
Hmm.
whole thing was set up for views, sympathy, super
Yeah.
chats, buy my crap. Because I'm sorry, if I had been threatening that kind of stuff and the police came to my home, knocked on my door, and my husband came to the door and said, well, kind of hang on, okay? Because they're like,
Yeah.
we got to get eyes on her because this is a serious situation. You called
Exactly.
us. You called us. So, and he wants to stall them about them going in to help his supposedly wife in need.
If I
Stop
tried something
it.
like that at home and said that, said that I had, the what she said she tried to kill herself or whatever, I almost said unalive because on TikTok you have to say unalive.
Right. Same here,
You have,
probably, but
yeah, TikTok you can't say the thing that you cut with. You have to call it a poker. You can't say you can't talk about like abortion. You have to say AB. You can't talk about January 6th. All
right. It's
kind of stuff.
strict. It's strict. It's strict. And, you know, but she wants to claim all this stuff. Nobody has, I think that was a setup for your sympathy. Because if you were really in danger, like you said, your husband would say, "The hell with social media, get in here and help my wife."
Right, exactly.
And you stalled and stalled and stalled, and we saw the outcome of that. I don't
Yeah.
know how long she was there. I came, it was 7 to 10 days, I think it was, or whatever. And when she came back, what was the first thing they went and did? They had to go to the police station, and there is body cam of that. And that
Yeah.
woman had the patience of Job. I would have gone, okay, yeah, lady, whatever, drop your stuff off and have a nice day.
Yeah.
Because she's been there enough to where I'm amazed that, because a lot of people do know some of my family was law enforcement. I would be amazed that they have not fined them for wasting resources.
Right.
because they're there all the time. And the one body cam, second one that I released, it was some of the same night, but it was a different cop's body cam. The first thing before he even went in, he goes, "I just want y'all to know this bitch is going to talk for 45 minutes." No, because they're well aware of what she does. This is what she does.
I remember
And
that, Michael. The natives surrounding her bed.
yeah, and well, and she just on one of these body cams. Now, come on, you guys. I can't believe she actually told police officers this. Oh, well, it's okay because they were saying they were scared somebody's going to come and do whatever to them. It's like, please, you stop
Yeah.
it. And you're wasting resources at Christmas time for this nonsense. And so, but she actually told the cop towards the end there, and you could go hear this for yourself. I'm not making this up. This is your own words, ma'am. That they had
Yeah.
a Native American warrior that was watching over them. He was walking up and down the street. He rented a place or something near there so he could protect them.
Okay. So
Dear God, I
yeah,
would have called the wagon right then.
yeah, because like they said, the natives surrounding her bed when she was sick or whatever. So my sister, like I said, is Native American, and her mom, was really sick here recently and everything, and passed away. And not one elder came around her bed. Not one.
Exactly.
There's none walking out by my sister's house. She lives on the reservation. There's not none walking by their house, or
Oh,
anything. Nobody came to the person's house that passed away. They didn't come to their house, and she didn't talk to any spirits, and they didn't come and pray for her or anything like that.
right. I mean, this ain't Thunderheart, okay? I mean, and God help me, that is one of my most favorite movies because I adore anything Val Kilmer does, and I'm a huge Graham Greene fan.
Yeah.
Okay. But we joke about that movie because one of my cats is nicknamed Washi.
Oh,
And
okay.
there's a big controversy about what that means and actually, whatever. But basically in the Lakota language, it's oh God, I have now how do I pronounce it? It is Shicha or something like that, but it means white.
Yeah.
And it's not a flattering term. Let's put it that way. It's not a flattering
Yeah.
term. And so
Yeah.
that's what you are, Barb, because you're fake. You're a washi. But to me, it does mean, because she explains it to him in the movie that I think he was trying to call you a chubby boy. And so my one of
Oh,
my big boys, Kitties, is named that's his name. That's his nickname. So bless his heart. But it's just that's just it. She's tried to put she put up Iron Eyes Cody one time as, a Native American or whatever. And it's like, ma'am, do you realize he was the guy that did the 70s commercial? He was dressed as a Native American and they would throw trash out on the highway and he would cry.
oh
You
yeah.
have to be
Yeah.
old to kind of know that one.
Well,
But
I don't remember, but I think I remember y'all talking about because I was born in the late 60s, so
right.
probably I was little when it came on. I don't.
Right. And yeah. And I'm right there. I was born more in the early 60s. So, but it
Yeah.
was, it was funny too, because, he was Italian.
Hey
He
Ford.
he wasn't Indian at all. Hey, Ford. And poor Ford didn't do anything either. He's just like, damn, I was just,
I,
he was just trying to be truthful. And boy, he didn't last long.
no,
He
she
didn't
brought
last
him right
long.
away.
Oh yeah, because she can't handle being told the truth.
Yeah,
She
shut
can't
up,
handle
Mike. It was
because we
60s.
did. We tried to get her to come up. Michael, you still gonna be driving? Hey, you better be careful. I take my vitamins. I might be driving you to the store, sir. So you just never know. And but she does all this, and it's not no, Barb.
Yeah.
You're not going to pull this stuff off because, and I don't mean this to be a diss, but ma'am, you can't even pronunciate words.
She
Nine
can't. I
hundred
mean,
percent of the people here are way smarter than you are. So you're not gonna.
yeah.
I'm honestly amazed that you don't understand the algorithm. I tried to point that out, and I put up your social blade because I know it annoys you. But it's a pretty
Yeah.
accurate guess of what's going on. It's been so far.
It annoys some
And
other people too.
yeah, oh yes, yes, I know, and I love it.
It just tickles me.
Mhm,
Yeah.
I just love it. And but I do it because I know it annoys you.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, it shows you exactly what you're made of because yes, ma'am, you are. And maybe you can sit there and one and you can play semantics all you want. No, I'm not buying subs. Well, somebody is for you. Somebody is.
Her wolf or her friend, like she said today about Mark. She said, "We have to forgive people as Christians."
Yes, that was like a
Yeah,
repeat.
but I think she's not understanding. But now, this is my opinion and my understanding on forgiving. You have to forgive, but it's the people who do things to you, not somebody else.
Right.
That's my
Exactly.
interpretation. I might be wrong. Everybody, some other person might say, "Well, you have to forgive it." Am I going to go out and forgive everybody, that all the serial killers and everybody else out there? No, if
No,
I don't know them, I'm not going to forgive them.
no.
I have to
And
know you to forgive you.
well, and she was probably able to work him for some money because he'll do anything to hang around. So yeah, he was probably paying for a while, and then but he got exposed literally. So it's just like no. And that was the whole thing. If she had just accepted what she was being told, and she made excuses for the girls, that was just like, oh my god, what, are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's
They were just out to get husbands. I was like, what the hell is coming out of your mouth? As do you hear yourself? No. This is,
that's me too
he
around
committed
that.
a crime. He committed a crime. Hello. Oh, I know
I don't
exactly,
forgive
Jay.
everybody either.
She tried to put that up too. No, and I think my worst quality is I do hold a grudge. I do, especially if it's something that was done not necessarily towards me, but to
Mm-hmm.
somebody else, like in my really tight circle, then
Mm-hmm.
it bothers me.
Right.
And it takes me a while to get over it. And then I finally eventually do get over it. But that's probably one of my biggest things is I do hold a grudge. And,
Yeah, I
it
hold a
is what
grudge.
it is.
Yeah.
And, but, with her though, I just don't want to see other people get sucked in and taken advantage of because she is good at what she does, as incompetent as she fucking is. She's good at what she does. She knows how to play the pity card. She knows how to play oh, I'm so sick of illness. I love how when she comes on, hey, y'all.
Like she's
Yeah,
dying.
right. And now she's picked up that step. She's a little bit perkier. And again, there's an agenda that's bugging me too, and I will figure it out. There's an agenda. Um, I did, Miley. I enjoyed every second of that too. I'm sorry. I
Oh,
tried
when
to
you
get up
go with the
there again today.
PVCs,
Yes,
that
because
was funny.
that's what because I'm sorry. I don't like to type. I sit there and type, 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 type. I'd rather just get up and have a conversation with you.
Right.
And and she kept telling everybody, come on in, let's talk. Are you chicken shits? No, ma'am, I'm blocked. I can't.
Yeah.
And I came in and it was weird too, because like again, today I just for fun tried to type and I was
Hmm.
shocked when I was like, oh
Yeah.
damn, I'm
Yeah,
actually
me
in
too.
there. That's
Yeah,
fucking
me too.
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was shocked because the other day I was blocked because I went in on and I'm sorry if you can't figure out with a Kate and a big heart and candles who that is. Hello. And I've been very clear. That's me. Kate loves candles. Yes. I'm waving my hand. So, and I went in and told her. I tried to first type in as Kate Waxy, didn't work. I'm like, okay, well, let's give this one a try.
Yeah.
And I went in that one and that one worked. I'm like, well, hey, how about that? And I said, you blocked. I'm blocked on my main account. Well, Little Miss Tuesday, Wednesday Life, or whatever the hell her name is, popped right in and started getting snotty. I'm like, bitch, you don't know me.
It's
Girl, you better be careful. You better be
yeah.
careful. You don't
Yeah.
know me. You don't know me. So, and she put all her business out there too. So again, and
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't know if she knows who she's dealing with,
Right. Now
but
she's still talking to, like, what is it? Randy, the other ladies, those
oh,
ladies that
I
she's
haven't seen Randy in a while. I think she finally figured it out
I,
and did
I think
whatever,
she did too.
Yeah, yeah, because Wednesday comes from Musie's circle.
I was going to say that's somebody new. I've never seen them around, but like I said, I haven't been on in about a month or two, so I don't. That's a new one to me.
And well, she's a little bit.
Oh, so she's a
Let's just say
bitch.
odd. Let's just say odd.
Odd,
Are you surprised? Are you fucking surprised? I'm not. She's odd.
right?
Okay, she's odd. And wait, hey, whatever. But I was being perfectly, like, hey, I'm blocked. You just said you unblocked everybody. I'm coming in here to tell you that I'm not unblocked. And
Yeah.
finally, I got to the bottom of it because I re-listened to parts of it, and I
Hmm.
heard Wolf in the background because that's going to be some interesting stories about that coming out too here. But
Yeah, that's what I hear.
yeah, and but I heard him in the background go, "Oh no, the one you're talking about got timed out." And she goes, "Which
Hmm.
one?" He goes, "The one you were just arguing about," which was me.
Yeah.
And it was God believed me is the one that timed me out. So, honey,
Ah.
you could do whatever because that's either Barbara Wolf. I know it is. I
Yeah.
don't care. Who cares?
Yeah.
Who cares? You're up to, how come you've never been on panel? How come you're not a member? If you're so
Right.
faithful,
If they're
I
such
think,
good friends,
well, yeah, I know because gosh, I partner up with Glory B. Everybody knows that. And she has
right?
members. And I was one of the first ones to join up. Hell yeah, sign me
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael. Hey, I really like
Hmm.
Michael's content too. And I'm a member with
Yeah.
Michael.
Yeah.
And Cussing Crafter, love her to death.
Yeah.
I throw my membership there her way too to support her.
That
Emma,
part where you at, and
Ola, all those
Ola.
wonderful people.
I
And
love
that's
everybody
just,
on there. Well,
yeah,
not
I'm
everybody,
just
but you know what I'm saying.
throwing
Yeah.
my support over to them because they're awesome. So
Yeah.
Barb, how come you don't have any members? The only paying members you got are yourselves and your sock accounts. And you use your sock accounts to go troll other people and intimidate them. Tell me I'm lying. Please do it.
Yeah.
Please do it because you have busted yourself out so many times. You want to run around and cry everybody doxed you? No, ma'am, you dox yourself on the constant. You dox your doctors, you dox
Mm-hmm.
everything. Nobody has
Mm-hmm.
talked and said anything about you that weren't your own words. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, we know of people that have, done some funny stuff. It's funny. And
Right.
yes, people have done it to us.
Yeah.
But we didn't get all bent out of shape and run and cry and have to have a diaper change because somebody made fun of me on the internet.
Yeah,
Who cares?
we've all been made fun of or
Oh,
had our
yes.
picture used
And
or
yeah, oh gosh, yes. Oh Lord, yes. Come
I
on.
had my whole house showed on the what the hell?
I know. Come on. That's what I'm saying earlier. You're nobody unless you got 3 or 4 clone accounts out there. I know there's two. There was, like I said, it was really weird. There were 2 Kate Wax lovers. I'm like, oh, this is really strange. And say my picture, everything. And guess what, Barb? You can report that till the cows come home. You click them little 3 buttons all you want. Those little 3 dots ain't gonna do shit. Trust me, because
Yeah, that's
we have knowledge of channels right now that go around using deceased people's names, all kinds of shit. My name, other people's names. It's disparaging. There's weird pictures and everything else. Guess
yeah.
what, Barb? They don't care.
Um
They don't care.
Stupid round eye, definitely not. That's definitely not Wolf. Student news, definitely not. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
We
come
all know it,
on.
but yeah, we know
But
who it is, but yeah, it's not
yeah.
him.
No, yeah, I don't that no, I don't think it is either. Yeah, we have our
Mm-mm.
definite suspicions on who
Mm-mm.
that is. And again, she wants to, and another thing, Barb, not everybody is, I'm not every troll. Olap's not
Yeah.
every troll. You want to call all of us trolls. Well, you ought to know exactly what that is because you're the best at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you are. You're the best at it, ma'am. Congratulations. Here's your trophy.
I hope you're
It
listening
goes
right
along with
now,
your
Barb.
25,000 subscribers.
I hope I give you a couple PVCs tonight too.
Yeah, exactly. Because, hey, karma's only a bitch if you are.
Right? I'll
And, she's this, it's all the stuff that she's done. I mean, who talks about their child like she does?
yeah, it's weird.
Every opportunity she gets, she's got to talk nasty about that guy. I mean, that's her son, you
I
know?
found
And,
out. That's it. Yep. You're right. Mm-hmm.
oh, that's interesting. Yeah. But so, yeah, I mean, come on. I've never sent you a pizza. I said this earlier. I don't know of anybody that did send you a pizza.
Right. I'm too
Now,
stingy with my damn money. I ain't sending no fat pig my money to
well,
eat the
no. Huh.
no.
Oh no. The only time I threw her that bitch any kind of money was I paid $2. This was a long time
Yeah.
ago, and I was never your mod, ma'am. So you are gonna have to prove that. And that's
Yeah.
easy. All you do is go back and take a screenshot of it because my account is very easy to identify. So
Mm.
prove that one because hey, you're lying because I've never your mod. Hell, I lasted a day and a half in your chat and had to pay $2 to that was hilarious. You guys had to pay a $2 super chat before I got blocked. That was the last thing I did. I paid her $2 because she was saying stuff about whatever. And I told her, I said, put the proof on your community post.
Yeah.
I love the screenshot of it. You know I do. And so that was hilarious. That's what I did. And that was the last time I saw my name in her live chat ever again until this morning.
Yeah. Well,
And,
I want to see those emails. I want her to show me each and every
absolutely.
one.
Oh yeah, me too, because she said she had them. Oh, but
Mm-hmm.
now she's too good now to prove anything. Well, ma'am, you've never proved anything for a fact. Never.
Yeah.
Shaking some papers in front of the screen is not proof.
Nope.
Showing redacted stuff, which I don't know why you're all worried about redacting because you dox yourself all the time.
Yes, she
You
does.
know, you know. And excuse me, you got a little bit testy about someone reposting. All that was a white pages lookup. Anybody can do that. It's public record. Just
Right.
Google it. You Google
Yeah.
somebody's name, hun, and it comes up.
Yep.
Okay. But it was just mighty interesting. Some of the information and the dates on that. But you don't understand clearly, like mostly you don't. You tried to explain that away. Let me see if I can explain it for you in English that you might understand it. When you
Okay.
do those true searches, they have the approximate age of the
Yeah.
people that would be living there and that had lived there before. Now, without an official death thing, they kind of automatically assume that person might still be alive. That's why they said those two people were of the age they were. I think it was 100 years old. That's
Yeah.
just what they would be if they were alive today. Okay? You got it? Because I
Remember
can
who
do
did it?
I can Google my pop's name and it comes up that he would probably be over 100 some years old. That's because it's still in the system. Let's just put it that way.
Right.
So, you know, then hi- um I think EJ's name came up and then his name came up and it was interesting that they were like, well, as of a date in September,
Yeah.
yeah, they're not there now. So that's interesting a
Very
lot.
interesting.
Oh, that is gonna be real interesting, but again, that's
Yes.
public record, and everybody knows that because you've told everybody what your names were, and what your email addresses are, and all your Facebook stuff. "Oh, they posted pictures of us from Facebook." You mean your public Facebook page? You
Right.
know, that when it has that little globe on it, it means it's
Yep.
public?
Like somebody else
Public.
one time did a public post.
Mhm. Exactly, exactly. Yep. 'Cause so if it's public, that means that the public can see it. Anytime you go live, ma'am, you are going on a public platform. Now, you
Well,
can block me. That's why I was like, and I'm still tempted to do it. If I join your little memberships and then you don't go and do members only content, I can get you in trouble. Maybe I'll do that because if I'm going to pay for members only content, there you have to provide members only contract content or you're
yeah.
breaching the contract with us. So maybe I'll just do that. And then when you don't do members only content, I'll just notify YouTube. And you know what? There's nothing you can do. If I join memberships, this is another lie you put out there because ma'am, YouTube doesn't get with you. You're talking to a bot and you want to try to make everybody think that you have got the special golden ticket to YouTube headquarters. You don't.
I
You
mean,
don't.
even Booty Beauty don't can't talk to
No,
anybody.
exactly. And what will happen is this, and I'm just going to just tell you heads up. This is what will happen. Okay. I will join. And if you don't put out member content, and you know what? They can't stop me from joining. I've put that out on my channel. I'll tag you again and I'll put it up again. They can't stop me. I can join any channel I want to, ma'am.
Right.
Anyone I want. Now, what you can do is, yes, you can block me. All you're doing is blocking me from the chat or typing in the chat. I can
Yeah.
still I can watch your members only lives and download them and record them.
Well, maybe I ought to join too.
Mm-hmm. And that's what we can do. But then if she doesn't supply members only content, well, I think I'll just have to send YouTube a little email and go, hey, what's this lady doing? She's supposed to be a religious channel. She's offering memberships, but she's not doing any
Mhm.
member content. And
Yeah.
you can't, and she tried to do this once when I was a member. She tried to go back and list a bunch of stuff. Hindsight, that was members only. She would do it all new and say, oh, this is members only now.
Yeah.
No, that's not how that works either. So that's okay. So yeah, maybe. And again, if you want to accuse people of doing things, you better make sure that you're accusing the right person because none of us even do that. Trolls are trolls. That's the whole thing. You don't know who they are. Nobody
Yeah.
knows.
Mm-mm.
Nobody knows.
No.
You want to sit and say you got so and so, you got Harry, you told the cops, I got Harry Dog's IP address. No, you didn't.
No. Yeah. She ain't got nobody's IP address.
No, of course not. Because Trend Micro, I hate to tell you this, is probably the worst internet security on the planet. It is the worst. And
Lord.
yes. So, ma'am, please sit down. You're embarrassing yourself, but I know you won't
No,
because
she
you
needs
live
the
for this.
attention. Yeah.
Well, yes. And I think she lives in this delusion. And you know what, Ricky, you have a culpability in this as well, sir. Because we've talked about this behind the scenes, you and I have. If
Hmm.
our husbands, because I've been married for almost 37 years, so
Yeah.
top that, Barb. Okay, I must be doing something right, huh? So you and your little Ricky got 16 or 17. Well, I've got 37. So go for it.
Oh. Yeah.
And
If we did some of the crap that she does online, I know your husband and I know for a fact, mine sitting right in the other room. He would
mine is
unput
too.
that internet so damn fast.
Yep.
He would take my. I mean, he's not like he don't rule over me or anything like
No,
that.
absolutely not. Yeah. But
But he wouldn't allow that crap to go on.
oh no, no, no. He would look at me and go, "Excuse me.
I think he's had
Are,
enough.
yeah, yeah,
Go to bed.
yeah. Thank you." He would just go, "No, I don't think so."
Yeah, I
You know,
mean,
and because and we've all walked away for a while. Trust me, we do it
hmm
behind the scenes all the time. We kind
yeah,
of take that little bit disappearance. Plus, we all have real life going on.
yeah.
I'm sorry, Barb, that you don't have a life. You want to say, "Oh, those trolls don't have anything better to do." Ma'am, I do too. You know how long it takes? I'm gonna make you even madder. You know how long it takes me to look up your social blade and post it and get it ready? About 2 minutes. So I can do that. I'm getting my breakfast, get my coffee ready. I'm like, let's just see what that social blade looks like today, shall we? Because
Right.
again, I know it pisses you off. Oh, it doesn't make me mad. I don't care what they do. You've been saying that since the first time I've ever heard your voice.
And people's
And
always with the trolls, wasn't it? They always somebody's emailing them and telling them that somebody talked about them or made a post about it. No, bitch, nobody emailed you, nobody texted you. You looking with your own eyeballs.
exactly. And and that's one thing too, that citrus is just amazing. Oh God,
I
citrus puts
love citrus.
I do too. I really do. Kudos because he's in the chat. And he just puts it together so nicely to where even dummies like me could go, oh, wow, I didn't catch that before. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that makes so much sense. Oh my gosh, it's like little light bulbs. And he just puts it all together very nicely. And you know what? The transcripts are there, Barb. So you can't sit there and you go da 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 da. Ugh, that is so annoying. Stop doing that. But
Hmm.
nobody's going da 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 da. It's your own words. And if you need us to, we can go back and we can sit here and just let the whole live stream play.
Yeah.
So because they clip it. Yeah, because nobody wants to listen to an hour and a half of you drone on about yourself and everybody that you know that dies and all the animals die and everybody dies in the end and then you
And
inherit all
everybody's
this money.
everybody's arms cut off.
Right. Yeah. And you inherit all this money that you never have gotten. So, because, and I wonder why you inherited money that you didn't get. It's because the people didn't exist. And that's fucking fucked up. I'm sorry. That's just the thing that burns me the most. It just is gross.
You're fine, Round Eye.
What
You're
kind of
fine.
mind? What kind of mind sits there and thinks of that shit? I'm gonna tell everybody that I found my long lost daughter that the husband stole from me when I had it and gave it to the neighbor. And who comes up with this shit?
Right?
And then it's bad enough that you find this woman. She happened to be a nurse for her in the hospital. Yeah, well, okay. And then she finds out, oh, you're my daughter. Oh my God. And you've got 3 baby girls. Oh, that's amazing. And then
Right.
I get to know all these baby girls, and then each baby girl dies.
Yeah, all of something terrible. Yeah, Round Eye, you're fine. My mouth can get vulgar too, but I'm trying to be nice tonight.
Oh, I know we're on our best behavior, really. I mean, we are on our best
Hey,
behavior because
let it. Yeah.
but it's just ridiculous because again, you want to sit there and say I'm going to cry and I'm going to call the FBI and they need to come out and get the chips out of my computer. No, ma'am, they need to come and get the chips out of your brain and exchange them for new ones.
Yeah.
Because you
Nobody's
both are
coming to get new
bonkers.
chips.
Yeah,
Nobody's.
you're both are bunkers. I mean,
Yeah.
and YouTube doesn't, I mean, at first, remember how much we've changed. At first, YouTube would all of a sudden all the mods are disappearing. Nobody can figure out what happened. I had a stick yesterday. What happened with that? Oh, well, YouTube took away certain mods. No, ma'am, you did.
Yes.
And
That I
then, and
remember
then it,
that.
yes, yes. And then it was, then you could only have so many mods and then you could
Yeah.
only do so many emojis. YouTube's changing
Yeah.
their policies. Well, we're still waiting on all that, aren't we? Because you can have as many mods as you want to. Look how many mods are in here right now.
Right. I just added 3 or 4 tonight.
Thank you. Thank you. So it's not hard, ma'am. They don't send you a list of shit.
No,
Stop
they don't
it.
care. They don't care if you mod everybody in your chat. They don't care if you don't have no mods.
Right,
You
right.
have
And then
200
remember,
of them if you wanted
a
them.
couple of YouTube representatives, because she got with YouTube and they were looking in on her channel to see what was going on.
Mm-mm-mm.
Right. Sure they did, ma'am. And everybody's walking away going, do, 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 God, she's fucking nuts. Because that's what you do. I mean, it's crazy. The stories alone that you've told about YouTube are just comical. They're
Yeah.
comical. There's no way. YouTube told me to use my real picture. No, they didn't. They don't
They don't.
care.
They don't
They
care.
don't care.
I mean,
They
how
don't
many?
have time to care.
Right. I
Have
mean,
you ever been on Twitter at Team YouTube and watched that fly? Oh my God. Those, again, how many people are on this platform, Barb? You are not special. They don't talk to you all by themselves. It's stop. We all know that's not true. It's not how it works. But are you doing it to pretend you're important? Because it only makes you look foolish, honey. Okay. I mean,
yeah,
I'm giving you a solid here. It only makes you look foolish. And you have said some horrible, horrible things about other people. And I call you out on it because you are a not nice human being. You've tried to scam people. Nobody said, because I didn't even know stats. I didn't know any of those guys. And, now Tulise and Gibson. Have you told all these people that you are so high on Robbie at Get Swamped that you would do anything for him?
yeah. She brought them up today
Anything.
too. Yeah, she brought.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, because now she hangs out with people that don't like him.
Yeah. Hey, Barb,
And
if you're listening, listen to this, you dummy. Nobody is saying that you took anyone's credit card or debit card or whatever and
exactly.
spent $6,000. You scammed the lady out of 6,000. You
Thank
stole the
you.
6,000. You didn't like use the card. Oh God, she's so
Right. She
like
she
Emma
grifted
says.
she grifted the money off of her, is
Right.
what she did.
She has a room temp IQ.
Thank you. Exactly. And you know what? Those are our opinions. Opinions aren't facts, but you have left us no choice to come over here and talk about it because you won't let anybody over there talk about it. Both you Wish and I were at your channel earlier today and we were being very respectful. First, we both got timed out. I don't care who
Yep.
timed it out, but it's like, okay, well, oh, well, you got rid of Ford completely. He didn't even do anything.
Yep.
But he started to say a few things you really didn't like because they were true. So
Yeah.
again, you don't like the truth coming out about you. That's obvious. She tried to strike. Oh, I don't strike anybody. I don't mind. Just mind my own
Yes,
business.
she
Why
does.
did you? She struck Citrus's two streams at the exact same timestamp twice. YouTube ruled on it once and said, nope, it's fair use. Let it go. And she
Yeah.
turned around and struck it again at the exact same timestamp when YouTube had already gone, yeah, what, huh? So she's going to keep doing that, and that's going to cost.
They're gonna get
That
her
is
ass
going
one
to,
day.
yes, they will. It will
And I'm
catch
gonna
up to her.
when they get her and they shut her down, we can all come over here to my channel. We can all have a big party. We can have liquor and anything else y'all want.
I would definitely be there for that because we all know it's just like with Brooke, everything is inevitable. It's inevitable because of
Yeah.
the way she acts. Eventually, the algorithm's going to catch up to her
Mm-hmm.
because
That's
now, for whatever reason, she's going live all the time now because she needs the views, she needs
yep.
something out of it.
Because she don't get those because what didn't YouTube stop with the AI on the shorts and stuff like that? It
Oh,
has
yeah,
to
yeah,
be
yeah.
on
She can't
stuff.
get paid off of those. No,
Yeah.
she still has her little donation button on, but and again, she's lied about that. I've seen in other chats, somebody sent a screenshot to not too long ago, and she was someplace else going, I'm going to turn off my monetization. I'm like, yeah, when piggies fly. When piggies fly by, I'll believe that because, ma'am, you wouldn't turn down a buck. You would kill somebody to pick up a quarter. So don't
Yeah.
go there. You're not going to turn off your monetization. You're not going to turn off your members. Yeah, and unless that, well, I'm just going to have some fun with that. So I don't care.
Mm. Oh yeah, I like to cook around now. My husband does all the grilling and stuff like that. But you can ask any of the girls. They've seen my food that we do some spreads when it's football time and New Year's and stuff. Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, you do.
I,
Good Lord. Oh my
I
God.
do a big old spread.
Yes, you do. You are the queen
I
of the
knew that's
Super
right.
Bowl. Yes, you
Oh
are.
yeah, girl.
The football parties, heck yeah. Yep, yep,
We
yep, yep. Oh my. And I'm sorry, whoever invented the I don't, what is it called? Chocolate Twix or whatever it's, oh my God.
really, yeah.
Oh, that no, turtle. It's turtle checks.
Turtles, yeah.
That shit is
Yeah.
addictive. Oh my God. We were
Hmm.
watching a movie the other night. I looked down, I'm like, oh my God, half of this bag is gone. Thank God it was a little bag because I'm like, I can't get into this. That's gonna go way too quick.
Remember the what were they called? They were called the Muncho potato chips, Munchies or something like that. They were kind of like a flat potato chip. They were in like a reddish orange bag or something. Munchies or something like that. They made them back in the 80s and stuff, and I hadn't seen them in years until a couple weeks ago in the grocery
Oh
store.
wow.
I saw them. Ate a whole bag of them.
I don't blame you, girl. Some of that stuff, it's like, oh my God. I try to stick to the stuff that's, I do the air pop popcorn and that kind of stuff. Hubby looks at me like, this is going to be it for night. I'm like, yes, that's the snack. If there's, you need to go to the fridge, go to the fridge, sir. But it's just easier
Yeah,
if I just don't buy it than I just don't eat it. So that's just
Bugles
so much
too.
better.
Well, tonight I went to the grocery store and I got stuff like yogurt and grapes and watermelon and can. So,
There you go.
uh,
Absolutely.
so, but yeah, I don't know. Barb's just I don't. It just
Well,
pissed me off today when she said that I had been emailing her and it was 5 times and you know.
I know, I know.
I,
And you try to explain something simple to her and
mm-hmm,
she doesn't, they just blow you off. And
right. I mean,
you were like, show me these
yeah, just
emails then.
show me the email, and then I can tell you for a fact. I know 100% sure on anything in my life that it's not me, but I can say, look,
Exactly.
that's not my email. Somebody has took my You Wish name and added an email to it.
Right. And that's something that can get you in trouble because, Wolf has already said that, he's instigated that's trouble because shame on you. We've reported that to the FBI. So apparently they weren't very nice emails either. So
Yeah,
why
that's what
should
I'm
you get in
thinking.
trouble for something you didn't do? So yeah, I would definitely be calling the Lake Charles Police Department and finding out about that because she clearly said she had them. There were at least 5 and
Hmm.
she refused to show you what they
Yeah.
were. And you're
But it
like, hey, wait a minute. If you're going to accuse me of doing this when I didn't, you better be showing me the proof here. And
but
Wolf
she's
wants
lying.
to
She's
chime
lying.
in and say, no, those have been sent to the FBI
But did
and
you
they
notice how
probably won't
fast she
share it.
pulled them up? Did you notice how fast she pulled them up?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if somebody sent me that, if somebody was sending me emails and I was getting thousands of email a day, like she claims from trolls, and shit, it would take me a minute to find those emails.
Right.
But I mean, she pulled them up in like a second.
Oh, yeah.
That's why she's lying.
Right. Exactly. And they know they're lying. They know they're
Hmm.
lying. All you have to do is hear their stories on their live streams and then go back and watch the body cams that were so graciously
Yeah,
gotten by other creators, Emma and Hatman and HRH and all those wonderful people. And that just goes to prove they the ones that call the police on themselves to have them come out,
yeah.
oh, because somebody threatened us on YouTube. Stop it. If it bothers you that badly, log
Get
off.
off, log off, get off the damn internet.
And every officer that has been out there so far to you has told you that.
Probably so, Mark, because she may be creating those emails herself just so that she can
Oh,
get drama.
and you might be right.
You know,
You might be right. So
I
I would,
mean,
yeah, I would definitely call the Lake Charles police and go, hey, I really need to see this. I was implicated in some wrongdoing.
yeah,
And, because that's what I'm saying. He doesn't realize that, some of us have experience and knowledge in this department.
yeah,
And if you are being implicated in wrongdoing, you have a right to face your accuser and know exactly what you're being accused of.
yeah,
And if Lake Charles doesn't have the emails, and they were sent on to the FBI, Lake Charles is going to know that information and they are
yeah,
going to be able to connect you to where they went. So you can look at them or your attorney can look at them because I
yeah.
know you have one.
You know I didn't.
Yes, ma'am, I do. So again, that's just it. You know, there's a lot of young people in here and we know them and we see them and they're awesome. But,
Hmm.
I'm sorry, we're like the fried green tomatoes movie. We're
That's right.
older and we have more insurance and we have better lawyers.
That's right. Tawanda.
Ah. Oh shit.
I mean,
Ah,
yeah, anybody that really has been around since I've been on YouTube and stuff, they know I'm quiet. I'm shy. I'm surprised I'm talking as much as I am tonight, but it's because you're on here. If it was
oh,
just me, I
stop.
probably wouldn't. But I mean, I just I'm not. I can't carry a conversation. If I know you for a long time, I can. But if I don't know you that well, I can't carry a conversation on you because I feel stupid. That's just me. I've always been like that, kind of shy.
Right.
So I'm not going to go and start trouble with somebody like that.
Well, exactly. And, you know, it, I'm just amazed that she wants to come at people like she does with no proof whatsoever to where everybody else has everything because we know better. This is
Right.
not our first rodeo. So people get the proof, they keep the receipts,
Oh, girl,
and
I got some receipts from the. I got receipts from let's see, 2003. Girl, I got receipts.
you know, girl, I do. I do. I'm crazy. I mean, because again, this is you have to protect yourself, and as you get older, this, and so
Hmm.
you do it. And I've have dealt with my first. I mean, oh gosh, I watched YouTube for a while, but I didn't have like an actual channel that did anything till like 2017,
Yeah.
and but I learned. And no, I don't. A lot of us don't share. And that's just it, Barb. You share, you got to tell everything. You got to tell everything, everybody. And you don't remember what you say. Let's just put it out there, ma'am.
I mean,
Your notebooks got lost
yeah.
somewhere because you don't remember what you say.
Even like in our Discord, we share a lot, but then there's a lot we don't share. You know.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
That's just the way it is on the
absolutely.
internet. I mean,
Right, right. I mean, everybody
and when
knows that
she,
I've always been a very private person, and
yeah,
I don't mean any disrespect by it, but
no,
I've learned. I
yeah,
learned and learned.
yep, yep. I share a few things here and there, that it's not,
Sure.
but not like Barb. I'm not going to tell you my whole medical history, and you know, good Lord,
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, she wants to act like she's special because her back hurts, this hurts, whatever hurts. Again, yes, some of us are a little bit on the older side. Now, I'm
yeah,
not one foot in the grave yet, but it's when you are older and you get aches and pains, you deal with it. You pop some Advil and you're good to go.
yeah.
Because if
I pop,
you got to
I
do it,
pop, I
yes,
pop your damn Vicodin, and I'm good to go.
yes, ma'am, you do. I love it. But we do
And
what you do
I
what you need to do, you know? I
yeah,
mean, life doesn't come to a grinding halt because, ow, my back hurts. I
right.
mean, it's okay,
I'll
I'm
take my,
okay.
I'll take my Vicodin, and I'll call my friend, and we'll be talking, and I won't shut up. She'll say, "Oh, you took your medicine, didn't you?"
And see, we're just the opposite. That would be, that'd be me too. I get more, no, I don't need any of that kind of stuff because then I wouldn't shut up. And it's so funny because we're so much alike. Our husbands are my husband is very shy and to himself. You're very shy and to yourself. Me,
Yeah.
I'll talk to everybody. I don't care. I'm like, hey, how you doing?
See,
What's up?
that's what my husband is. He'll talk to anybody.
Yep.
He works with the
I guess
public,
it's
so
a
he
joke.
has to. But,
Yep.
um,
Yep.
he don't care who it is. He'll talk to you. He's not shy, but I
Right.
am. You
Right.
know,
And
that's
you
like,
guys, you perfectly balance each other out. So,
yeah, like
we do the same.
when I first moved up here from the Carolinas. My accent was really strong when I first moved up, but I've been up here a long time now, so I'm lost a lot of it. And so we would go out to restaurants and stuff, and people would say, "Oh, I just love your accent," and it would embarrass me. It shouldn't, but it did, and it finally got to where I would just let him order for me.
Oh, because that's one thing, we do now. Come on, girl. We love some of our accents. Red Eye can read to us any day.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but he could. And, your accent is extremely charming. You know,
thank you,
yeah.
Molly.
Yes, and exactly, and like Leafy has a southern accent, and it's
Yes, he
endearing.
does.
Yeah, it's endearing. So yeah, I mean it's awesome, and that's just because a variety of people. Barb, I can't say the same for your accent. I'm sorry, but
But that's
like
like,
the talk forward.
when I met my husband and everything, uh, he said he went down to Myrtle Beach one time, and he was in the Piggly Wiggly. And if you're from the South, you know what a Piggly Wiggly is. And
Absolutely.
he said there was a woman in there with some kids, and she said, "What do y'all want for lunch? Some hot dogs and tater chips?" Like that. And he said he knew then that he had to have him a Southern woman.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. And be careful because Elizabeth and I will make sure the soda debate starts again, whether it's called a soda or a pop.
Oh, you know what I call it? A drink.
Yep. I know. Like, give me a
Or a
drink.
Coke. Everything's a Coke. Everything's a Coke.
I
Yeah.
love it. Exactly. So that's so funny. I do believe I can't I think Michael, we called it a soda. Or no, Elizabeth and I called it a soda, and I think Michael called it a pop. And actually, the soda won the poll. So nanner, nanner, nanner. But
Yeah. It's
then
probably
this
top
is,
of Michael, because Michael lives probably, I would say, maybe a couple hours from me.
oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys, it would be fun one of these days. Oh my God, we'd probably be kicked out of the place and trespassed.
Oh, I'm telling you. And there's another YouTuber that lives about 30 minutes from me.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, I know.
Yeah. Hope I never see him.
Wouldn't be hard. He wouldn't be hard to miss.
No, I don't know. It might be fun to see somebody in the wild.
That would be, it would freak me out though. I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah. But I don't
Oh
think he
my
really
God.
knows. I don't think he really knows what I look like, so he wouldn't be able to. I know he's come past my house, not on purpose, because he was live one time, and I recognized the area, and he was going to a park by my house.
Oh God.
He went right past, not like right in front of my house, but the road that goes to my house.
Right, right. No, that
Yes,
doesn't.
it's pop in Ohio.
Yeah, and right, Elizabeth, it's soda. Soda won fair and
So
square. So
yeah.
Michael can't say shit.
Well, does she have? Uh, wait a minute. Molly said when her son was 6, he said his wife would. So did he get a wife with a Texas accent and long hair, red hair and freckles?
Oh, adorable.
Right, V. If I
That's
do,
cute.
I'm gonna take a picture of them. Oh my
Oh,
God.
oh, look at Michael. You only get one vote. Stop double voting, sir.
Yeah, Michael, it's pop around here too. That's what my husband calls it, pop.
Nope, it's soda. And we won fair and square. So nah.
But when we're talking about picking up Coke or something in the store, he doesn't call it pop. He'll say, "Do you need some of your drinks or do you need some Coke?"
Yeah, no, that's what I would say too. If I was at the store, I'd be like, I need Coke. Because
Yeah.
I'm a Diet Coke person. I mean,
Well, I got to give mine up, but I got tonight. I got the I wanted lemonade, sugar free, but they didn't have it, so I got the Sprite with zero sugar. I hope it's all right.
oh, I like it. Yeah. 7 Up did a flavor. Oh God, they don't usually put out the good flavors in the zero. Thank you, diet pop companies, whatever. It's like, damn. Some of us like. I just have always drank the sugar free. I don't know why. I mean, just I have.
I'll have to try
And
that, Michael.
there's one. Um, yeah, Powerade. My husband's addicted to the Powerade grape. That's. I
I,
mean, when I buy them, I buy like 20 at a time. Because that's what he wants. I want my grape. I'm like, okay, fine, I'll get your grape. I mean,
I
I
like
don't
the
care what it
grape
is.
too. But if it's
I
in Gatorade, that's what I get. It tastes like to me like a almost like grape Kool Aid.
and well, hey, who makes really good zero stuff is Minute Maid does their zero punch. They have a fruit
Hmm.
punch, pineapple, mango, pink lemonade, regular lemonade.
Yeah.
They're pretty good for zero. So, and you see them in the store, they'll go on sale for like $1.99 a piece, and I'll grab a couple of them up.
Yeah.
So,
Eh,
because those are decent.
Have y'all tried the electrolyte water mixes that you put in your water, for
I
electrolytes
haven't,
and stuff?
I have not seen those yet. We always
Girl,
get shit last.
don't waste your money. Don't. I
Oh,
bought some that
really?
was yeah, I bought some that was supposed to taste like the bomb pop, and maybe I just put too much in my water, but it was like I was drinking a water that somebody had put a tablespoon of sugar in and 2 tablespoons of salt.
Oh, that's like
Ew.
colonoscopy prep or something. Ugh.
Yes, yes, that's what it reminded me
Ew.
of.
Cover
That's
your
it.
ears, Michael.
I like vodka too. Vodka and Kahlua and Bailey's. Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Yeah.
and but see, I am the traditional thing. I don't like my drinks mixed together. So I will just get a shot of Southern Comfort and be good and drink Diet Coke.
Have you tried the peach what is it? Crown? Have you tried it?
No, no, I've got to
Oh,
try that because
that is good.
somebody, I think it was it Jack Daniels? Did they do a Jack Daniels honey? One of them did a honey and
Yes.
it was
It's
really
Jack
good.
Daniels and hang on, let me ask. Hey, hey. Oh, he's got the TV on. He don't hear me. I know it's Jack
Hey,
Daniels and
Mr.
maybe
Wish, wake up.
Yeah, I think it was Evan Williams does a honey, and he likes
That's
both
what it
of them.
was. That's what it was.
Yes.
It was Evan Williams because I got a
Hmm.
free bottle of it. And I was like, that's not bad.
Yeah,
That's
he
not bad.
liked it.
And that's what it is. Blackberry Crown. Michael's talking about that.
Yeah.
I want to have wanted to try that one too. So, ooh, yes.
That's
Yes.
funny, Pass. My husband bought a small bottle of Fireball earlier tonight at the grocery store.
Mmm. That would be
Said,
good. Damn, now we all gonna
yeah.
be drunk. No.
Yeah, Dusty. Yeah, I like Fireball, but I just I can't drink.
Oh, Wild Turkey has a honey. That would be smooth.
Yes, Wild Turkey has one. You
That
can go
would
in,
be.
they have all kind of liquor flavors now. I mean, like they had one that was vodka and it was like God, I think it was cherry or something like that. You mix it with like it's been a couple years with like fruit punch and I think Sprite and it tasted like Hawaiian punch.
Oh, was it one of the because Sky Vodka used to have different flavors.
I don't remember was it God, it's
Slippery
been
blue bottle.
yeah, it wasn't Sky. What's the vodka that everybody likes to drink now? Oh my God,
Tito's? Is it
yes,
Tito's?
girl. Yes,
Yep.
Cheetos is good.
Yep.
But we went to the Jelly Roll concert here months ago, and I don't drink beer, so I told my husband I said they got mixed drinks. Go get me a drink, and he came back and it was Tito's with pineapple, and it was a little tiny cocktail plastic cup,
Huh.
$27.
I'm not surprised. I'm
I
not
said
surprised.
that's all I'm drinking is one.
I like that little giggle in there, girl. Uh-huh.
Oh, just
Just
one.
one. Just one.
Mhm. Yeah, it was no, it was just one. I went and got me some of that. What was it? Mike's. Was it the hard lemonade? You can get it in Blue Crush and like Red Crush and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Those
Yeah.
were good. I'm not a very big drinker. I rarely drink. Maybe a couple times a year. That's it.
I, I mean, we have a full stock bar for when we have company come over and stuff, but mostly I'm a teetotaler. I, on a special occasion or a holiday or
Hmm.
something, yes. I'd
Yeah,
be more like Michael. We do like the foo drinks or something.
yeah.
I don't do peppermint schnapps anymore. Michael I had a really bad experience with that a long time ago. And it's like, oh no, I can't even smell it. If I smell it, I'm like, oh no, 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 no,
I,
no.
I was like
No.
that with I was like that with Crown for a long time because I worked in a bar. I was a waitress and I was off one night and I was like me and my friend we was just doing shots those and the what they got the blowjob drinks you could get and stuff like that. Oh girl, I don't even remember going home. And I had to work the next night and you serve liquor and you can smell it. I was about to die.
Oh, I can imagine. I know. I mean, good Lord. And that's what I love about, because, no, I don't have kids, but I've most of my family does. So, we're around kids all the time and that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
And they're always like, how come, we can't ever get away with anything? They're all just amazed they can't get away with anything. It's like, because we've all done it first.
that's right.
That's
We
why.
all done it. Yeah.
We've all done it first. It's a miracle because come on, there's a lot of people that are younger than us. There's people that are probably older than us too, but we're right there. We've worked our time and we're retired now or semi-retired, and we're enjoying our life and just doing whatever. But we've been there and done that, and we did it first. And y'all are not gonna fool us. So it's
Mhm.
because I've always told my nieces and nephews, hey, no questions asked. If you need a ride, call. It's always better. Always better. And I've had them take me up on it. I've had some not.
Ooh,
But
well,
and
not.
then
Ooh.
oh no, yeah. Oh no, not even no Jagermeister. Ugh, ugh, ugh.
Oh, I like
No.
it, but yeah, if something came up through my yeah, no. Ooh, but I guess we done been on here, an hour and a half, and
Oh
just
my.
talked a little bit, yeah. And
Hmm.
I guess I'm gonna get off here. I just want to say thanks for coming up, Kate,
Oh, no
and
problem. Thanks for having me, hon.
yeah, anytime. And thanks everybody for coming in.
Yep.
And maybe I'll go live later on next week or something. I got a busy week next week, but I know one night we're going to see. Michael might be interested at our zoo here. They have the Chinese lanterns. There's like over 70 displays.
Oh wow, that would be beautiful. And
Yeah.
you're always
Yeah.
awesome about taking pictures.
I'll share some with everybody,
Yes,
videos
please
and stuff.
do. Please
Yes,
do. But yeah, moral of the story of this evening's stream is, don't accuse people without proof. So,
exactly.
and if you want to do it, fine, put it up. We want to see it. If
Yeah.
not, we're going to actually go look for the proof. And if we have to go to the authorities to get them, we will do that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I
you know,
can.
don't make empty threats because, that's not going to happen around us. That's just not going to go.
I'll try to go live with some more, Michael. Just, just to talk or something.
Absolutely.
You know. All right,
Absolutely.
everybody. Well, good night, Kate, and good night, everybody else.
Night,
Glory be
sweetie. I'll
to
see you later.
Michael, Cass, and everybody. Yeah, I see you in Discord.
Yep.
Molly, Round Eye. Did I miss anybody? I hope not. Elizabeth,
No.
Vivian. But anyway, glory be everybody. I'll see y'all later.
Take care, everybody. Thanks for
Bye,
popping in.
Dusty. Yeah, thanks for coming in. Bye, everybody.
Exactly, Miley.
I'll see you later, Kate.
Bye, hon.
Bye.